Hi guys, welcome to week 8. Under week 8, there's only two items to be due here. The first one is the guided project 3.1. You are going to need a data file, which I put it right here under announcements. I also put it under content. And then also you're going to do the Excel part 2 quiz through Blackboard, which is here. And if you click on quizzes, and then I'm going to ask you to do Excel part 2. This is not due until this coming Sunday. Our week for week 8 starts tomorrow, not tomorrow Sunday, but Monday. Okay. So anyways, back to this announcement. So there's only two items again. First of all, I'm going to show you here on content. If you scroll down a little bit, you will see your link to submit week 8, which you will submit your guided project 3.1 here. Your data file is here. And then also to complete the Excel part 2 quiz, you will go here where I show you just 2 seconds ago. Okay. Now, so remember, we're still on Excel chapter 3, module 3. So this is our last assignment under Excel, and then we move on to Access. But I just want to give you also, for example, if I want to get the instructions again, I know I sent a video in regards to guided project 3.1. So remember, I'm going to click, hold on here, SimNet, just a repetition of what I did already, SimNet gray marker button over here. And then from here, your window's going to look different because obviously I'm the instructor. So I'm just going to do the student view. And I'm going to go to library here. So I'm going to make sure that I go to Excel and then chapter 3. And then you have a whole listing here. So I'm going to scroll down to 17 is guided project 3.1. And there are right here. Okay, to start. Now with this guided project 3.1 is all repetition of what you have done so far in terms of pause and practice 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3. It's all about creating different charts and also quick analyzing the different things that you can add. Now, I understand that some of you may not have the version for 2016 Excel, which is fine. If there's things that you can do in terms of formatting, just leave it alone and go to the next step and do as much as you can. That's all you can do, okay? So these are the instructions. Remember, you do need a data file that I actually put it ready for you here under the week 8. This is the link, and you also have it under the announcements right here. Okay, so there's only one project and then the quiz under the quizzes. Again, Excel part 2. So that's for week 8, which starts this coming Monday and it doesn't end until next Sunday. Now, tomorrow, week 7 is due. So please make sure that you get those assignments back to me. Okay. With Excel, for this one, I open it just real quick just to give you a little mini lecture in terms of this guided project 3.1. So this is actually the data file that I opened that you will need. This is how it will look like. You will have two worksheets here. So let's say that here I'm going to select this the items and then the actual amounts of prices that they have here. So for the April cash flow over here, make sure that when you do start your charts that you have to select your data within the spreadsheet before you go through the process of creating the chart. So this is my selection A5 through B13. I'm going to hit an insert. Make sure you read the instructions because they have many charts here that they're going to ask you to use. I'm just going to use a pie chart so you can see. I'm going to use a 3D. There you go. Done. Now, another thing that they're going to ask you to do is to move the chart. So you move the chart to a new worksheet and then give it a name. I'm just going to say pie chart. Okay. You have a specific instructions how to name it. So make sure you follow that. So I'm just going to click OK and the chart moves entirely to a new worksheet. Okay. Now you're clicking here to do the title. Okay. Now, to select different chart style over here, so you can do different ones. You can try different ones. As I mentioned before, the instructions are very specific of what they want, so just pay attention to that. Okay. The quick layout is the legend over here where you want it. If you want it on top, that's how it's done. Okay. Now I'm gonna move to January-June spreadsheet. One of the other things they're going to ask you to do is to work with spark lines. What are they? You have done a few of them already. So I'm going to click on insert, and then under spark line grouping, you have the different three different types. We're going to use color. So I'm going to start with pet nutrition raw, and these are from January to June, and I'm going to click OK. So this is how it will look. Okay, if you want to do different things, I'm not sure if the instructions ask you to do different colors, but that's a different style. So over here, I'm going to put it green, and then you can use your fill handle. Remember, the fill handle is the black solid cross that you can just drag down, and they are all your spark lines. Okay, so other things that they're going to ask you to do, let's say that they want you to do the categories with the month and the amount, and let's insert, I believe they're going to ask you to do there's different things. You can do a column. Let's just do a column to see how it looks. So then you can place it wherever they ask you to place it. You know, you can try to work with some of the tools here. This is called the chart element, and this is the one that you're going to be using a lot. So pay attention to little details. As I mentioned before, this is all repetition of what we have done already under Excel 3, pause and practice 1, 3.2, and 3.3. This is just to make sure to see how much you're understanding, how much you are remembering in terms of some of those tools to work on under chapter 3. This is the last project for Excel. Next week, so this coming week is this last project, and then in 2 weeks we're working on Access. Okay, so good luck to you. Let me know if you have any questions. I always check my emails, and if there's time that you want to talk or Skype, just let me know. Thank you so much, and good luck to you.